Hi, welcome to this collective reading today on this Friday. I've been trying to do a live stream every Friday evening, but my internet is being really impacted lately by the main tower that my tech connects to has a osprey nest built on it, and they're not going to be removing that until the end of the season. So I'm just having I'm just being pressed to find any way to cobble together my work because my whole work life is online. I'm an online therapist and this is all online, right? I've just noticed recently as well that my mic is failing again, which to me feels more like evil eye interference, honestly, than any problem I've ever had with any mic. This is like my second mic. I've done everything I can and it's still, and you'll notice if you go back and watch certain readings when the audio interference happens, and it's usually related to a point I'm making or whatever, and you see it happen to other readers too. So someone's sending me evil eye, but you're not going to keep me from doing my work. You're not going to keep me from doing my channel. I'll just keep doing my work regardless of whether you're interfering or not, right? So anyways, I wanted to do, since I can't do a live stream tonight, I'm hoping to maybe do more of a special upload with lots of methods included, not just cards, but also maybe some crystal ball gazing and pulling some tiles and, just whatever, seeing what happens, and what wants to come out in this reading. So also, just I'm sending love out there. The world is a shit show. It's scary. My personal way of coping has been to really minimize the amount of media I'm taking in, even media of coverage that I happen to agree with or that supports my worldview. It's like, I don't care. I don't want to take in any. I'm staying informed. I'm not sticking my head in the sand, but I can't function if I watch too much of what's going on. It's just too scary and a lot of upheaval. But if you feel like you're kind of someone who identifies as a healer or someone who's here to do good works, it helps to remember to rise above the matrix and try to stay outside the fray. But that's a tightrope because you don't want to forget your responsibility to your fellow human beings, right? Which is, if you have a position of privilege like I do as a white woman, you want to remember and live out, like, what can I do to dismantle these unjust power structures, right? Systemic oppression, fascism, right? If I have a position of privilege in society, in my belief, I have to do more to try to create justice in the world, but also I try to not be of the world so much, right? And be on a spiritual path that forgoes a lot of that, and that's a tightrope. It just is. But Jesus is a good example. Jesus had righteous anger and expressed it. Most world religions that go back a long way have room for righteous anger and in fact say that it's godly, right? So wherever you are in the world, whatever you're experiencing, I hope you feel loved and cherished and a community around you. And if you don't, I hope that in some small way you can find that feeling here. So let's get into it and see what wants to come out for this collective message. What do we need to know, and what do we need to be aware of, Spirit? What are going to be some important things for us to know? We just came through a new moon in Cancer, so that might be revealing some emotional landscapes for us in our water element. Might be feeling like there's some new beginnings on the horizon for you in the realm of the heart and emotions and healing or something, right? What do we need to be aware of in this collective? What wants to come out today? What wants to come out for this reading? I've been having an experience. This is just a little side note for the paranoia train. For the paranoid among us, you'll appreciate this. My mail's been being tampered with for quite a while now. And I don't know if I'm being investigated for some reason. I mean, I'm literally not doing anything, so an investigation is not going to come up with anything. I don't know if it's like a gang stalking, like I don't know what it is. I've had mail come back, slit open along the side as if someone's tampered with it. I've had my United States Postal Service account that you can set up online where you can sign up for things like informed delivery, so you know when your things are out for delivery and what's going to be arriving in your mailbox that day. It's like disabled. I never even set up the account, but it's been disabled for some reason. An account with associated with my email address, which I've never set up an account that I remember, and it's disabled. So I just recently went to try to set up an informed delivery account so that I can more easily track things coming to me, including payments that come to me by check. And it just said, your account's been disabled with no further information. It's like, well, first of all, I don't even remember setting up an account. Second, why is it disabled? What is going on? So I reached out to them and their online help. They opened a ticket, supposedly, trying to look into it. Well, now they're just not answering me, period. Like, it's been weeks. They're not responding to my inquiries about what is going on with my account and how do I get it out of a disabled status so I can sign up for informed delivery. I honestly don't remember signing up for an account, but maybe I did at one point and I just don't remember, right? Like, I'm trying not to be paranoid. But when a bunch of my mail keeps coming back undeliverable for literally no reason, slit open along the side, it's like, come on, who is someone investigating me? Like, what is going on, right? It doesn't, and I run paranoid, but also because I run paranoid, I've learned, like, well, whatever, go about your business. There's nothing you can do about it. If someone's tampering with your mail, someone's tampering with your mail. You're not bigger than the Postal Service. You're not going to be able to get to the bottom of it other than through the natural channels. So just let it go, right? That's the only thing you can do, is just let it go. No, you're not doing anything wrong. Yesterday I got pissed and started to reach out again to be like, why isn't anyone answering my questions? Why has this account been disabled? Where is this missing package that I've been waiting for 2 weeks? Why is there no movement on this package? Where is it? It was supposed to be delivered a week ago. Why is no one answering my question about where my fucking package is, right? So you might be dealing with something like that. Feeling gang stalked, feeling investigated, feeling like maybe someone's hired a private investigator to watch you. Who knows? You know, we're in an information age and a surveillance age. There's cameras everywhere. It doesn't do a lot for someone who may already run a little bit paranoid, right? What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Ooh, Empress in the cornerstone. That's very encouraging. Attracting abundance, attracting good things to you, not feeling like you have to work so hard, not pushing and grinding and hustling all the time, but resting and kicking back in a state of repose and allowing abundance to flow to you. That's cornerstone energy here. Really great. It's not pushing, it's not forcing. Clear vision here. Is that an Ace of Swords or is that Justice? What's this card here? Justice. Justice is coming to you. You don't have to do anything. From some kind of conflict that's over, and now things are going to be in more of an aligned, balanced state. That's here in duplicate with Justice plus the Six of Pentacles. Like, that's indicating to me a really powerful state of balance and inner peace and groundedness and receptivity in spite of conflict going on around you. So that's great information to have coming out here. Ooh, love is at the center of things, possibly loving relationships. This is very encouraging and exciting. There's a passionate new beginning on the horizon for you. Someone is going through a similar conflict to what I just described. It's likely not your mail, but it's something like yesterday when I got mad again because I've been waiting for a package for 2 weeks. I've already been suspecting someone's been tampering with my mail. So yesterday when once again the package was saying it was going to be delivered and then didn't show up, it's like, what the fuck? I got infuriated because I want the thing that I sent off for. I want it, right? Like, where is it? I can be patient to a point, but it's like there's no reason this should just be sitting out in somewhere in Rainier, not being delivered to me, right? So I sent messages again, but then it's like, do you want to let this ruin your whole night? So I had to really work hard to let it go. And that's what's coming through here, is that your shadow may be trying to convince you to let go, but you're frustrated, and so you're like, no, I don't want to let go and rest. I want to get this fucking resolved. That's how I felt. I was in an inner conflict with myself yesterday, and that's showing here, that inner conflict of like, just take it easy, allow things to come to you. And then your conscious mind, which is like, no, if I don't get out there and get after shit, nothing's gonna happen. And that's how I felt. It's like, nobody's getting back to me, so I'm gonna have to start messaging these people every fucking day until I get an answer about my mail and about my packages. And that's being captured here. So you've been feeling a similar, again, it doesn't have to be mail, it can be anything. Like, what the fuck? Answer my question, right? Take my call. You can't hide forever, right? Something like that. The good news is that there's a breakthrough on the horizon and this amazing new beginning for you. And it looks like it's in love, honestly. And you're just being urged to move to a calmer place and a calmer position. You really want things to get going. You want things to move. You want direct communication. Again, this is like the energy I was in yesterday of like, I want answers. Where is my fucking package? What is going on with my mail service? Why is my online mail account disabled? I'm not a criminal in terms of the mail. What the fuck is going on? Why am I being surveilled? Why is my mail being tampered with, right? I want answers. But really, I need to be moving into calmer water because I'm just one person. And if I let that destroy my mood for the night, it's only me that's impacted, right? No one else cares whether I'm in a twist about my mail or not. Only me is the one that's impacted by that. So there's a Two of Cups here right at the center, which is a love relationship. And maybe you're feeling like, I need to do something. I need to move this forward. I need to force a conversation with this person. And what's being recommended here, and what you know in your wiser mind, is that you don't have to do anything to move this along. It's coming whether you do anything or not. This is pretty straightforward. But there's an inner conflict you're feeling. You might have a lot of fire, and here's something I just read. Leo, Mercury is moving into the sign of Leo, which is a lot of fire and a lot of oomph. And that might be what you're feeling here, is like this fire energy. Because I was just about to say there's a lot of fire sign, fire element present, when you maybe need to have some cooling energy as well, of the earth, grounding it in a little bit and allowing justice to take its place without you doing it or forcing things. What's this Two of Cups? Two of Pentacles. There's a choice being made in love. The Two of Pentacles was on the split in clarifying the Two of Cups. A King of Pentacles, a Seven of Swords, and a Seven of Cups. What? Well, that's unexpected. That's not very good energy. That's like a masculine energy being impacted by addiction or sneakiness or crime or something, right? What does this have to do with anything? It's a couple. There's a King and Queen of Pentacles here, but they're not in good energy. They're in very negative energy. I've picked up on this dark couple before. This is a twist. How does this relate? How does this relate to you in this Empress and Justice status? Oh, justice. Okay, that's what it is. There's justice coming for this couple. Who is this couple? Are they good energy here, or what is the nature of this couple? Because with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups, it could be that they are in dark energy themselves, or something has been impacting them. Like they had a thief around them that was creating a lot of illusion. This is interesting. What's the nature of this King and Queen of Pentacles? Are they positive? the Tower. Holy shit. Let's buckle up here. This is some insane energy coming through. Just to clarify, a Two of Cups, and we're getting all this. I don't know what to make of that. Because you're being urged, maybe this is what's happening around you, and you're being protected from it. That could be, what is this? Are they conflict? Conflict is here about this couple. Yeah, it's a dark, something is going down with this couple. They're not in good energy. You've walked away. Like, this masculine may have put you in a third party situation and you walked away. You may have wanted to confront this and be like, look, what the fuck? Stop jerking me around. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, I don't want fuck all to do with you. Let me out of your little weird triangle situation here. I don't want to be a part of it. You walked away from it, from something that was never going to change, that was like a stagnant, this couple's got toxic energy around them somehow. And yeah, you had the strength to walk away from it, but it really infuriated you. That's what I'm picking up. Like, you might have wanted to have an actual fight with someone, okay? That's with all this fire here. There might have been a very real part of you that wanted to be like, look, you fucking pieces of shit. Like, we're going toe to toe here. Like, you might have really wanted to confront these people, and instead you walked away because you realized there's nothing beneficial to you in confronting them. It would have felt good in the moment, possibly because of all of this anger, but you had the strength to walk away and not do that. And I think because of that, there's new opportunity coming in for you. What is this Tower? Like, I don't know who this couple is. I've picked up on them like 3 times now. Who is this dark couple? What is their deal? What is the deal here? You're being protected in some way because you walked away and because you're not engaging with them or fighting with them or whatever, and just moving into more of an equilibrium for yourself with these 2 sixes here back to back, 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. You've moved into a way calmer, balanced state. It was hard though. You may have wanted to really be like, you're not going to fuck with me anymore. I'm going to fucking confront you, and I'm going to start, you know, that's how I felt about my mail being tampered with. I was ready to like, who's going to answer my fucking questions, and when is someone going to get back to me? Like, I was pretty assertive in my, I didn't cuss, but I wanted to, right? Like, I made myself not go full on like aggro on them yet, but I escalated my behavior of saying, look, I'm waiting for an answer. What is going on? What is happening with this Tower? What's the Tower here? You stood your ground. So now we have 777 here, because 7 of Wands on the split is a card of you standing up for yourself and backing away and being like, I need to protect myself. This is not for me. This is all a bunch of convoluted bullshit that I don't want any part of. This couple's in toxic energy. You standing your ground and walking away is partly what's causing this Tower for them, which is interesting. What is happening with this Tower? Love. Someone, because you've walked away from this toxic couple, now there's love coming to you and a new beginning. It's just right here. You may have had doubts about this or kept being caught up in this conflict, but once you finally released all of those doubts and surrendered and walked away, now that's inviting in all of this good, a love offer to you. I don't know. What does this couple have to do with you? How are you connected to this couple? Like, why do they have any control over your love life or whatever, right? Like, who are they? What is going on? Maybe they're your parents? I mean, I don't know. This is super interesting. Like, why are they toxic? What is the toxic nature of this couple, and what is their connection to you? Why are they connected to you in some way, causing these problems? Well, on the split is gloomy thoughts, and the Kipper deck, which for me often has meant someone doing mirror magic and spell work and creating doubt in your mind because of their workings. I don't know though. Let's see. They are going to be in a world of legal trouble here. They're looking at very serious legal problems. You might have been potentially going to go down with them or something because of your affiliation with them, but because you've backed out, you're not going to. In fact, you have good things coming, a love offer for somehow and a new beginning with someone else with the Knight of Cups is what's coming to you, while they are going to have to face a major judgment day and justice. It's right here. They're going to court for something. There's a corrupt official. There's a corrupt official involved here. Yeah, it was something very negative and created a lot of unhappiness in a home life. This might have been family to you that was stealing from you. This couple is family to you because of this home card in the upright. It has something to do with your family life. They betrayed you or stole from you in some way. What's happening though is that they're going down. I don't know. They may be your parents or like a sister, like a toxic sibling. Who was stealing from you? Your decision to walk away from them is the right move, most definitely. They're going down for something. They're in serious trouble legally. And I think they know it. I think they know it. Somehow you might have the power to help them here, but you're not. I mean, they also betrayed you, so you're not going to help them, I would hope. I mean, at least everybody has their own decision making here. What about this couple? Yeah, now it's showing that this love offer is coming to you with this new beginning. That's so interesting. I don't know how it relates. I don't know why this couple facing their legal karma and their judgment day is bringing you this love, but it is something stable, a stable new beginning. Doubts are over for this masculine or for you. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of a union here, a very happy, celebratory union, a new opportunity and a new beginning. Maybe Kipperish will reveal something. Like, what happened here? Who's this dark couple? They're family to you in some way. Tell us more, please, Spirit, about who this dark couple is. Like, what is the story here? This is super interesting. I don't understand the connection between them and you getting this amazing new beginning and love offer. It's great news for what it's worth. I mean, you have really good things coming, and your decision to walk away and disaffiliate yourself with this couple was, I mean, very essential that you did this. They're in serious trouble here. And there's a corrupt official involved. What is the story with these people? Nice guy in the reverse. So I think this might be that King of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know. That was on the split. Who's this couple? Karmic masculine right here. Very toxic karmic masculine. Not a nice guy at all, but may have come across like a nice guy, and it's now coming out that he's not a nice guy. What else about this couple? You're moving on, although it's in the reverse, so they don't want you to move on, but you've already walked away. That's clear. They tried to keep you trapped in something. They tried to keep you from being able to get away from them or disaffiliate with them like you have. Yeah, you're on your path now to your future, and there's a new opportunity coming. This is in the upright. Like, your path ahead is golden, well into the distant future, because you disaffiliated with these people, moved away from this toxic masculine that didn't want you to move on. Now your path is like, you're basically on the yellow brick road. You're ready to go here on to off into the sunset. Family, you're on your way to a positive definition of family, not this toxic version that you may have been experiencing, and that it's kind of coming through that this may be all you've ever known. So it took a long time to unpack, oh, my family's actually abusive. That can happen, right? Like, if you're in a toxic or enmeshed family system, as an extremely enmeshed family system can feel really close, and then over time you start realizing actually it's not close, it's toxic. Like, it's close in a toxic way where people are overly involved in me and my life and what I'm doing and my decisions, and gossiping about one another and triangulating against each other, and over involvement, busybodiness, right? It can look a lot like that. Now you're moving into a situation maybe with this masculine energy that's coming to want to have a new start with you. Now you're going to have a positive version of family. Yeah, there was a false narrative here. There was a false veneer to this family situation that was actually very toxic, and that was stuff that you were maybe being set up, right? Or caught up in their illegal activity. They were creating a false narrative around you to try to keep you from moving on and moving away. Now you're going to be getting actual money. Maybe this was some kind of a theft ring. The thief and theft card has come out twice now in both Kipper and Tarot. And so they may have been stealing money or doing something illegal that brought them a lot of illegal money. Now, because you're moving away, you're going to be getting actual money, or else this, whatever they were caught up in, involved money, right? You're healing. You've moved away, and because of that, you're moving into this calm, balanced place, like this chakra card shows here. This person with all their chakras in alignment, that's you. You've moved to calmer water, and you're balancing out and grounding your energy after such a toxic experience that was also high risk, is what I'm feeling. Entity attachment. That was maybe preventing you from moving on in some way. I wondered if it might have to do with spell work of some kind, this dark couple. I don't know yet. I don't know. This could also be something like a family curse, that you've been a member of a family that has a cursed bloodline and you're getting out. And because of that, you're freeing your ancestors and clearing your family line into the distant future now. Yeah, there was a toxic feminine and a toxic masculine. Here they are finally. They're both in the reverse. They may be younger than you. Actually, the couple that did this to you, that was acting against you, might be younger, like younger cousins, nieces and nephews, a younger sibling and their partner. It doesn't have to be, though. It doesn't have to be younger, but typically in Kipper, the rich girl indicates a younger person, a younger feminine. Again, they didn't want you to move away. They were really, really trying to prevent you from walking away from the situation, but they didn't succeed because you've walked away. I asked to clarify what was the story with this couple, and this is what it is here. Yeah, you're on your way to achieving everything you dream now because you've walked away. Thank you to Intuitive Kev for this amazing deck. It answers questions in a really great way. What do I want to ask now? I kind of want to know more about this masculine that's coming towards you. Um, who's the masculine coming towards you? They're all going down now. They didn't succeed in, they may have succeeded for a while in preventing you from moving away from them, but you have moved away from them now. The moon card is a flyer just now. We just came through that new moon in Cancer. It also means that you are awakened to an illusion here. You caught on that this family, toxic family, is holding you back. What's the story with this masculine that's coming towards you? He's going to bring you a very happy family and home life, like we just said with that family card in the upright. He's a very abundant energy. Yeah, very abundant. This is ushering in a new world for you. This masculine is very elevated as a person and as a soul, really grounded, really abundant themselves, able to offer you what this family situation has never been able to offer you. I'm picking up. Yeah, he's not somebody that brings in this suspicious, he's the opposite of that. He's open-hearted. This Page of Swords is coming through in the reverse, as if to say, like, he's being juxtaposed against what was, right? Like, that's the kind of dynamic in relationships you had before. A lot of spying and backstabbing and darkness, not watchfulness from a good place, but watchfulness from a dark, backstabby kind of place. In contrast, this knight coming towards you is a Ten of Pentacles in world-like energy. Like, he's not playing small like this with this sort of lack, suspicion, toxic mentality. Yeah, he's the opposite of this dark priest. He's the opposite. Well, now wait a minute, because these cards are, yeah, he's offering you a new world away from these breadcrumbs of this couple that was so toxic. This reverse King of Pentacles, reverse Hierophant, and Page of Swords. Very toxic family dynamic. And breadcrumbing type dynamics in your life that you had with this family system. That's over. He's bringing you a new world. That's what he represents, okay? I was trying to find out more about him as a person. He's bringing you security. Groundedness, stability, not of these games, right? Yeah. Success and a movement away from all of this is what he's bringing. Like, he's coming to carry you away from some of this. I know that sounds sort of rescue, like knight in shining armor type stuff, but that might be what you've been craving, and that's what's coming. Like, this is a kind of person who's walks tall, who's got a straight spine, right? Who is ethical and who doesn't engage in this kind of fuck shit. So that's who you're attracting. Yeah, he's a magician in the upright. You can't make it up. I have goosebumps. This guy coming towards you is the opposite of this King of Pentacles in reverse, this Hierophant in reverse. He's a magus in the upright. He's bringing in a whole new world for you of opportunity. How are you going to feel towards this masculine? It's an amazing opportunity for you, for one, for an entirely new world and way of living and a happy and bright future. How do you feel towards this masculine? You might feel like you might be skeptical that this is going to happen. You're having a hard time believing that something like this could even happen. So that's something to know, that you may be, they say this a lot in manifestation, which I am personally torn about as a therapist, because if you have a traumatic background where life has never really shown you that there are trustworthy people and that you're safe in the world, how are you supposed to manifest that if you don't even know what it feels like, right? And so I get mad When people are like, don't be in fear, then you're only going to manifest. You know, it's like, well, what the fuck do you expect from people? Okay. Like, I'm a therapist and I still have fear, right? So that's what I'm feeling is that this has been so exhausting and heartbreaking and difficult for you to see your way through that you don't even see this coming almost. You're having a hard time believing that someone like that could even show up in your life is what's happening for you. Yeah, you're afraid to have an open heart right now. You're afraid to have an open heart because this has really hurt you. And it was such an illusion that was so hard to extract yourself from that you're worried about opening your heart up. When this person shows up, you're going to have a little bit of fear. Yeah, this has been a real disappointment. You're having a little bit of trouble remembering the things that are still positive in your world, including somebody like this showing up, which is a very positive turn of events. It's going to be hard for you to believe it at first, is what this is saying. It's a new future, though. It's in alignment. It's your destiny. It's what is going to happen. This person is bringing this into you. You're in the energy to receive it. You're in Empress status. It's just that once it shows up, you're going to have a hard time believing it, but it's real. It's your fate and it's your fortune, and it's actually going to happen. So what's some good advice for you? Because I'm going to actually, let me pull some more of these cards here. What else do you need to know about this love that's showing up? What else do you need to know about it? What else do you need to know about this situation? There was spell work involved with this toxic couple. That might have been why you had so much trouble moving on, is because they were doing things to make you not trust your own judgment, not be able to see clearly. We had that gloomy thoughts card that indicates mirror work and mirror magic, and that's what I think was happening here, is that they were manipulating you in some way. These people in your family from childhood. This might have been going on since you were little. Because like I said, this is family, and it may be that this is a younger sister that has it out for you and her boyfriend or something, right? Like a karmic sister or a karmic cousin. The rich girl card to me often indicates someone younger, but it could just be an equal to you, like a sibling or a cousin, not like a mom, not like an older elder figure, but someone in your peer group from childhood, like a sibling. Addiction, you can't make it up. You came from a kind of trauma impacted family system, and rather than heal, these people in your family just continued to carry out and perpetuate the toxicity. And in fact, we're doing dark working against you in your own family. It brought you to a decision point of like, do I want to keep connected to these people or do I want a clean break? That's not an easy choice to make when it's your family, right? Especially if you grew up with these people. You might have love for them, even though you've now seen that they're going down or that they're going nowhere, right? Like you guys are just carrying out the same toxic bullshit we grew up with. I don't want any more part of it. Well, every time you tried to extract yourself, it might have been really difficult because of things like enmeshment. That can be really hard to do. It can be very difficult to do. But you made a decision between staying in this old pattern. You decided to go a new way. Out of the suffering from that you've been carrying with you since childhood. And these people may have been secretly working against you since childhood, right? Like harboring anger or resentment at you, right? It's really all here. Oh my God. And guilt, and maybe guilting you. If you felt like you wanted to try to walk away from them, they might have make you feel like you're abandoning them. How could you abandon this family? You can't abandon people when they're sick. You need to help them. Well, yeah, okay, to a point. Not if they're fucking you over. Not if they're doing spell work against you. Not if they're undermining you and creating a false narrative around you and getting you entrapped in some kind of illegal bullshit. No. Yeah, you chose healing and the counseling path and the authenticity path and the truth-telling path. That's what you've chosen. it's been hard because you may have had good times with these people. That's been true in my own life with certain family that I don't have connection with anymore. It's hard at times because I remember the good times. That's created some suffering for you in the past and some doubt. Yeah, they were stealing money in the reverse. They were stealing money from someone, maybe even from you. You might have found out that they've been stealing from you, okay? Karmic family. This is really karmic and very sad. I'm sorry. But your choice to walk away is what's bringing you all of these blessings, okay? It's like you're being witnessed. Your guides, God, the universe, whatever is your concept of that, is witnessing this and bringing you something new because of the work that you've done to heal. So let's pull some of these tiles now and see. We have Trayvon is here. Trayvon as a name. And Trey. Power. Pond the Replay might have meaning for someone. The name of that song is here. Number 10. We did get that 10 of Pentacles. Q. You followed the cues and you left. Rain. Rain has meaning here. About. This was about power. That's coming through right here. There's the words right there. This was about power. Keys might have meaning. Keys. There might have been real estate is coming through, like theft from real estate is here. And keys, there might have been something to do with property. Pat. Bow. Might be someone's name. Tran. Tran Bow. Trin or Tran. Train is also here. Win. Cartoon. Cartoons are here. And this was a relationship that went back to childhood, so that might be part of the memory is cartoons. This was a peer to you, this family member. Cub Scouts is coming through. Cub Scouts. Tarot. Here's tarot. Someone might be a reader in this collective. Wink. Ra, like the sun. Anna. Anna is here. Rot. Something was toxic, right? Rotten. We even have rotten here. John Wick might have meaning for someone. Buck might be someone's name, or a young buck, right? Like, or bucks, like money, dollars. Ska music might be popular in your family or something, right? Car, we had that chariot card, so there might be something to do with your car. And again, we have cards like tarot. Someone might read tarot. Okay, I think that's all for tiles here. Maybe I'll go ahead and scry a little bit as well. So I'm seeing like a little baby bird of prey. That's striking me as you. That you were this powerful force in this family that went really unrecognized. Like, you're a bird of prey. You might be the baby in the family. I'm seeing like a snowcat, like the kind that goes up ski slopes and whatnot. I'm seeing people playing a dominoes game. Oh my god, I'm seeing a grandfather. That's interesting. He's showing up blue, like a blue blood type person. There's that genetic mutation in some communities of people that made them blue. That has meaning for someone here. It might be an ancestor. You might have ancestry that's related. I don't know. Canadian might have meaning, although the blue bloods I don't think have history. Oh my god, my incense. I forgot all about it, and my coal is about to go out here. It's some incense burning for us. My goodness. Yeah, that... Okay, now that blue blood face doesn't look like a grandfather anymore. It looks like a deity, like an Orisha or a Jinn. That might be the deity that this family member has a relationship with, or that, yeah, it's a Jinn. I'm seeing a Jinn. He has blue skin. He looks frustrated. He looks angry, like he doesn't like that I've seen him. I'm just gonna try to let him know, like, I don't have any beef with you, dude. Now I'm seeing a bat and a heart shape. Now the heart is turning into somebody's cape, like someone's wearing like a costume that's shaped like a heart. Like this is an attendee like of Mardi Gras or Carnival. I'm seeing that Jinn and energy turned into a costume like someone would wear to Carnival. I'm seeing something to do with trigonometry, like sine, cosine, and tangent. That might have meaning for someone. Someone might be into mathematics or something. Ooh, and a butterfly. A really beautiful butterfly. Yeah, now I'm seeing like a vampire, like a cape, like a vampire figure. And it's showing me that like that dark priest energy. Somehow this King of Pentacles in reversed and Hierophant in reverse might be like an energy vampire or someone that harvests other people's energy or has been using you in some way for some kind of cover. And that's why they needed you to not walk away. They might have been, whatever illegal activity, you might have been, unbeknownst to you, involved, right? Like they were using your name or something. That's coming through. Yeah, now it's showing me like a party dress again. Like someone really, you might be going to carnival. Like it's a lot of jumbled information. Like, and that's how this layout was. There was a lot of really positive information coming, but also a lot of intense, like walking away and stuff from a rotten situation. So it's a liminal time. You're between these two worlds, is what I'm feeling. Like this person probably hasn't shown up yet, and it's going to be hard for you to believe it initially when they do. It's You can trust it though. It's very positive. Yeah, they're showing me major illusion now, like black and white, like moonlight illusion type quality. Things not being what they seem. Yeah, that Jinn is really present around this couple. This Jinn might actually be like, this couple might have thought that they were using this Jinn to do their work. Well, it's almost like this Jinn is using them and they don't see that. This Jinn has gotten a lot of power by working with this couple, and I don't think this couple's aware of that. They don't understand the risks in working with the Jinn. Like you have to, I mean, not all Jinn are have bad intent towards people, but many do. Like many just want their own aims. They don't care. They'll use people to get further in their own whatever they're trying to do, seek power or whatever, right? Yeah. Now I'm just seeing a skull, which to me is showing like something's over. It's showing me that as an ending, not necessarily a death. Yeah, that Jinn's not going anywhere. I don't know what this couple is going to do because this Jinn is running things and I don't think they realize it. Or maybe they do. I don't know. But that explains some of that spell work, right? What are some final. What are we going to do now? Thank you, Crystal. What are we going to do now for Playboy Cardi? Just came through. Pua, which is a word that came through in another, Pua is a word that has multiple meanings, including pickup artist. That toxic masculine might have been in that kind of gross pickup artist type vibe, but it also means something else, and I can't remember what it means. Like an entity maybe, or a bhuta, like it might be another kind of energy similar to a jinn. I don't know. I'll have to look it up again because I can't remember what Pua means. But there's that black and white. Something about black and white. United Arab Emirates is here. Yeah, this is... Someone really messed with the wrong jinn. Here, I mean, I can still see him. He's very present. What's some advice for you? Final takeaway for you. Here and Now and Unfinished Symphony. And what's interesting is these two cards both have eggs in them. So you might need to do an egg cleanse to get some of this lingering spell work off of you from this jinn. But let's see what the cards mean according to Colette Baron Reed. Here and Now, this is a final advice for you about this whole situation. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. So stay present in the present moment. That's going to help bring you and accelerate your peace and stabilizing of your own energy after walking away. Just be present in the... Whenever you feel yourself going into nostalgia or worrying about the future, just bring your attention right back to the present. That's great advice. And then card 10 in the reverse, Unfinished Symphony. When unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It's not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. So this might be where some of that doubt comes in and you're starting to think like, maybe I shouldn't walk away. Maybe I just need to stay connected. Maybe that's my duty. That's all this spell work. Okay. So don't worry about or listen to those doubts of the mind, because they're tricks of illusion that are remaining from this toxic situation. So it's going to be really important to just stay present and remain not connected to this couple. I wouldn't even talk to them, because they might be using like verbiage and words that are casting spells over you when you speak to them. So I wouldn't even talk to them right now, for what it's worth. I mean, you have to make your own decisions based on your rules of your family dynamics, but your instinct to walk away from these people is correct. And the more you maintain it, the safer you're going to be, because they're going down. That's important to remember. They've been really involved in something illegal with corrupt officials, possibly using your name in some way that you haven't totally been aware of. So the more you stay away from them, the more protected you're going to be. It's not about being loyal or disloyal or whatever. It's that they're going down. And if you want to go down with them, great. But I wouldn't. Right? Don't go down with these people. You're not in their league. Like, you're healed or healing. You're not trying to create toxic cycles and perpetuate them in your life. So it's better that you keep your distance and stay in the present for now. So I hope that's helpful to you, and I might come back and do another reading later, another upload after my walk, because it's really feeling good to channel in messages for you. So thank you, and I will see you in the next one. And oh God, my legs are asleep again. That always happens. Oh, ouch.